here to Alamance Battleground State Historic Site. And first I want to say welcome here to our site. Y'all having a good day so far? Yeah. This is pretty typical. I know where I gotta get. I'm getting there. I know where I gotta get. I'm getting there.
So Kings Mountain and Calpins is before Battle of Alamance.
Both American victories.
Yeah.
Stick it in there and it would puncture this back.
Good morning. My name is Carol Sherwood, like Sherwood Forest, and I've been a reenactor for 47 years. It is something that people come in and they come to the hobby and they can come and go or stay for a long time. It's a very physical thing because you're walking, you're crawling in and out of tents, you're sleeping on the ground, you're not bathing. It's always going home with the kids. It was I get first dibs on the shower. And so it's just become a love in which my whole family has taken on also. We're a patriotic family. I have Eagle Scouts who enjoy the camping part and enjoy meeting people, enjoy the military aspect of it. I enjoy talking to people. I enjoy cooking. I've been cooking since I was 9 years old, and I cook over open fires very comfortably because I've done so much.
Ready! Freeze it! Fire!
So that's our British soldiers, professionals. They're working like a machine. But we have another group, a group that tries to imitate them, tries to make them just like the British, the professional, continental, American Revolutionary soldier.
I'm a little bit different when it comes to folks. A lot of folks engage in reenacting as a hobby, something to enjoy, and in many cases, it can be an extensive escapism, to live in this kind of separate time for a while. And we live in a very confusing world, so sometimes that's pretty nice. What I do is work professionally. I work in what's called public history and in what's called living history. So what we try to do is recreate the past to a sense and use physical objects, whether it is clothing, whether it is a cannon or anything, to educate about the past. I actually started about 14 years old working at Colonial Williamsburg. And I just kind of never stopped doing it, and I love it. It's a great career.
This house was lived in until the 1920s, so about 100 years ago. So this house was dwelt in for over 125 years. And then the last person that was born in this house died last year, so she was 99. Wow. Moved over here. Oh, it's gonna be a boom. Whoops. That's a cannon. You imagine dozens of those going off. My name is Anna Neal, and I have been involved with Alamance Battleground for at least 7 years. And before that, I have worked as a museum and archives professional. I am a librarian by training. I come out here as a weekend warrior and volunteer for events training.
My name is Nick, and originally I'm from Santa Cruz, California. My primary job is a software engineer. I specialize in cloud operation and technical resiliency and costs. It's nothing super exciting. So I've been reenacting for about 8 years now. I'm part of a lot of different groups. The main group that stands out with me is the 7th Regiment of Foot. but I also participate with groups all over the East Coast. 7th Regiment of Foot, I am the vice president for all the official and business matters, so I coordinate events, help plan logistics, work with sites and other groups to plan out our events. This one of these. Yeah, these are like the main ones that I use. Let's go. Put that away.
Big weekend.
Yeah.
Where are you staying?
The ground apartment itself. We're sleeping there.
Oh, I thought you said you weren't gonna do that this time. You're
No, we don't
sleeping
have-
in the tent?
No, we're no tents. That's the thing. We're just sleeping under this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
but there will be tents, right?
Yeah, there will be tents.
Not everybody has a tent.
Well, in real life, they would have had tents back then because it's just too slow. You have to have an entire logistical train to carry all your tents, and that's not what they had back then.
What are you gonna sleep in? It's gonna be chilly.
Yeah, that's fine. This is a really nice blanket. The canteen here, that's for water.
Got it.
I have an axe here that we use for like chopping wood and other stuff. And then in here, I would have tons of other little stuff. So I have shaving stuff. This is like cleaning. This is like tools for cleaning your gun, right? So I have like brick dust. I have some oil here. What else do I have? So we were using like green Scotch-Brite, like sandpaper, right? But back then they would have used actual brick dust like that.
Oh.
And then they would have like rubbed it on something, like this bayonet. Kind of like that. Then you're able to polish it off like that. It takes a lot of work, but
Well, everything did back then, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think one of the limitations we actually have now as modern people is back then the main job of a soldier was to be a soldier 24/7. Nowadays, we have our actual real life jobs and you can't do that all the time.
Yeah.
So it is a challenge. Right spot. That one's good. Oh, I should chop it off in chunks. That's right, because I stepped on this funny one time. Okay.
Give me a second, I'll help.
Did you just bake these today? Wow, that's quite a lot.
Yeah.
How many do you fit in there?
20, 25 at a time.
Oh.
This is fun, man.
We roped off the American side, so that is pretty self-explanatory, but for the settlers we didn't really rope anything off.
Sure.
So I just have to, as I come in, point and say, you go there.
Okay.
And basically where this group of people are standing, that's where Nick's gonna be.
Okay, and then where is he now?
He is now at registration. There's like a gate to the park, and it's like right at the gate.
Usually, whenever you do
This is how ladies' clothing was made. They weren't using patterns the way that we're used to patterns today. Sleeves are notoriously difficult. We call them sleevels because they are evil.
Oh wow, I love that.
And they're very difficult to do by yourself.
We're dressed as riflemen. We're from Virginia. And our home unit is the 7th Virginia. They were known for black hunting shirts. That's this garment. But typically a rifleman would have had a hunting shirt on like this. They would have had a hat.
Okay.
It was cocked up, maybe a bucktail in it.
Okay.
This would have been a natural color. Breeches were common, trousers.
Okay.
These are buckskin breeches.
I didn't realize there was women part of this. It's really cool.
Not historically there would have been, but
Yeah.
I'm a fifer.
Very cool.
Yes, that's right. Precursor to a flute.
How long have you been doing this for?
Like 21 years.
21 years.
Yeah.
Wow. So you were
like pretty young when you started.
Yeah, and I met my husband in the hobby.
Yeah, it's my second year reenacting.
Do you recommend it?
Absolutely.
Great.
It's a ton of fun.
Yeah, I bet.
So a lot of what we wear are natural fibers, cotton, linen, nothing, mixed or polyester rayon, none of that. They wouldn't even really have had access to those fibers back then, but especially now it's really important for us to wear those, and we have to make sure that we get the right fabric for those so we don't catch on fire. I myself have caught on fire about 2 times. I actually patched up my apron from it catching on fire at an event a couple months ago, so it is definitely a hazard, especially with high winds. I have been reenacting pretty much all my life. My parents met while reenacting. They actually got engaged while reenacting. So I'm what they call, grew up in the hobby. So me and my sisters, we all still reenact. So I've been reenacting for about 26 years now, going on 27. That's how old I am.
We had a snowy, cold winter.
Can I ask you guys a question? Mm-hmm. What's the difference between sleeping like out in no tents than in tents? Or there's no difference?
This is the real way, that's not the real way.
Oh, okay. How long have you guys been doing the reenactments for?
35 years. Yeah. 30 years. 10 years.
10 years? Wow, what keeps you coming back?
We're little boys playing army.
Yeah, playing dress up too.
That's all.
Just your head, sir. Back to the line if you please.
Washington, a distant cousin of George, who commanded both continental and militia cavalries from Virginia and North Carolina. Colonial Williamsburg, perhaps you visited St. George Carter's house. He was wounded. The collapse of the second line. There's the first British fire. As you look to the right, you see them coming up the side of the hill.
Really good ready. He goes around to a lot of the events. He's at Camden and this one.
Back to normal.